I've had a look at the indictment, the unsealed indictment in the case of the United States versus Donald J. Trump. It's 49 pages long and it's well worth a read. It's so well worth a read, in fact, that I'm going to leave a link underneath this video on YouTube, so that you can read it yourself. In it, the United States, Jack Smith, the special counsel, sets out the case against Trump and his co-conspirator. His co-conspirator is Waltine Nauta. I'm not sure whether he is Waltine Nauta, co-conspirator and defendant. The indictment is 44 pages long. It's worth a read. I'm repeating myself, I know, but you should have a look at it. So before you go into the whole question of the politics, Joe Biden, Trump, Republicans, woke, Democrats, Reds, Blues, before you go into any of that stuff, and I know it will be difficult for a lot of people, I would ask you to read the 44-page indictment. I've read it, and one thing strikes me a couple of things strike me. Firstly, the evidence against Trump and his co-conspirator, Waltine Nauta, is very strong indeed. And a lot of the strength of the evidence against Trump and Waltine Nauta is the fact that the evidence is being given by Attorney Trump 1 and Attorney Trump 3. Now, I'm not sure exactly, and I can't recall how many Trump attorneys, are referred to in the indictment, but Attorney Trump 1 and 3 are Christina Bobbitt, I think her name is, or Bob, and Mr. Corcoran. The problem for them was that Trump misled them. And basically asked them, essentially, to engage in a co-conspiracy with him. And this put them in a very difficult position, being lawyers. And basically Trump threw both of them under the bus, because Christina Bob signed off on no boxes being present in a particular location in Florida, in Mar-a-Lago, when in fact that wasn't the case. And she was led to do that by the other attorney for Trump, Corcoran. And he was led to do that because Trump had told him. So Trump had misled these two attorneys. And these two attorneys now have given evidence. So their evidence is key, absolutely key, to this proposed indictment. And their evidence will be compelling, because basically they will claim that Trump misled them, threw them under a bus. They weren't aware that there was boxes there, etc., etc. But then they discovered in due course that there was, etc. And they have resiled, as it were, or set aside attorney-client confidentiality, etc. Because if a client misleads an attorney to the point where they are engaging in a crime, well then the attorney no longer has to act for the client and can in fact give evidence against the client. That's what's happening here. So not only is the evidence in the 44-page indictment strong, it has two attorneys giving evidence to Jack Smith, the special counsel for the United States. When we go and look then at the actual counts, we'll have a look and see exactly what's involved. The indictment is well worth reading. It's 44 pages. There's photographs there, there's statements, there's texts, there is video messages, there is all sorts of stuff. It's all in there. This is the case. So you can talk about weaponizing the system, or Joe Biden this and Democrats that and so on, but the meat is all in the indictment, and you really should have a look at the indictment. There is conversations here between Trump and a staffer, and it's clear from the conversation that Trump is asking the staffer to engage in a conspiracy to conceal the documents, and it's clear that Trump was misleading the FBI and the Department of Justice. Just in relation to the counts then, let's talk about the counts. There's 31 counts of willful retention of national defence information. So this would be documents that he has unauthorised possession of, access to and control over documents relating to the national defence, did willfully retain the documents and failed to deliver them to the officer and employees of the United States entitled to receive them. That is, without authorisation, he retained top secret special handling, no foreign top secret documents for himself. There's 31 counts 1 to 31, and it sets out in the indictment all of the documents, what they are. A lot of them have to do with military capabilities of foreign countries, military options in foreign country, potential effects on United States interests, policies in foreign countries, regional military capabilities of foreign country and the United States, and so on. So significant documents. That's counts 1 to 31. Count number 33 or 32 then is conspiracy to obstruct justice. From May 22, the defendants did knowingly combine, conspire, confederate and agree to engage in misleading conduct, etc., etc. The purpose of the conspiracy was for Trump to keep classified documents he had taken with him from the White House and to hide and conceal them from a federal grand jury. So that is the count 32, conspiracy to obstruct justice. Count 33 then is withholding a document or record. Same situation, withholding documents and records. Donald J. Trump and Waltine Nauta. Count 34 is corruptly concealing a document or record. Same story, document withheld, concealed. Corruptly concealing. Donald J. Trump and Waltine Nauta. Count 35, concealing a document in a federal investigation. Co-conspirators Donald J. Trump and Waltine Nauta. Count 36, scheme to conceal. So this is a conceal or a scheme to conceal the documents that they had and conceal folders and so on in various locations. Count 37, false statements and representations. Count 38, false statements and representations. And that is the indictment of Jack Smith, Special Counsel, United States Department of Justice. Trump is in difficulty here, to put it mildly. All you have to do is look at the data. All you have to do is look at the evidence. Hope you find this video useful. As I say, I put the link down below there to the full indictment. Have a look at yourself and see what you think.